Imagine waking up one day to discover that the human brain, the most mysterious engine ever created, could be upgraded just like a computer. A simple enhancement, a powerful patch, a new cognitive version installed overnight. Suddenly, memory becomes limitless, focus sharpens like a laser, and learning a new language feels as easy as downloading an app. This idea no longer belongs only to science fiction. With advanced AI evolving at breathtaking speed, the line between biological intelligence and digital intelligence is quietly dissolving before our eyes. For centuries, the brain has been admired as a masterpiece of nature, yet it has always had limits. We forget names, lose concentration, struggle with complex decisions, and tire after hours of mental effort. But what if those limits were not permanent? What if AI could act as an intelligent extension of the mind, filling gaps, correcting weaknesses, and unlocking abilities humans never naturally possessed? The question is no longer whether technology can support the brain, but how deeply it can merge with it. Advanced AI already mimics many cognitive functions once believed to be uniquely human. It recognizes patterns faster than any person, processes oceans of data in seconds, and makes predictions with uncanny accuracy. When combined with neuroscience, AI has begun to map how thoughts form, how memories are stored, and how decisions are made. This growing understanding opens the door to brain upgrades that could enhance reasoning, creativity, and emotional intelligence in ways that redefine what it means to be human. Picture an AI-powered neural assistant living alongside your thoughts, quietly optimizing your mental performance. It could detect stress before you feel it, stabilize emotions in difficult moments, and guide your thinking toward clarity instead of confusion. Instead of battling anxiety or mental overload, the upgraded brain would self-adjust, much like a smart system regulating its own performance in real time. Mental health would no longer rely only on therapy and medication, but on precision intelligence working from within. Learning would undergo a revolutionary transformation. Years of study could be compressed into weeks as AI-enhanced neural systems accelerate comprehension and retention. Complex subjects like medicine, engineering, or philosophy could be absorbed through direct neural stimulation guided by intelligent algorithms. Education would no longer be limited by age, background, or memory capacity. Every mind could be shaped, refined, and expanded far beyond today's standards. Creativity, often considered a purely human gift, would reach extraordinary heights. With an upgraded brain, artists could visualize entire masterpieces instantly, musicians could compose symphonies in their minds before touching an instrument, and writers could weave complex narratives with effortless precision. AI would not replace imagination, but amplify it, turning raw inspiration into fully formed brilliance at the speed of thought. Decision-making would also evolve into something far more powerful. An AI-enhanced brain could instantly simulate multiple outcomes, evaluate risks, and recommend optimal choices based on logic and emotional balance. Leaders, surgeons, and pilots could operate with unprecedented accuracy, reducing human error to near zero. Even everyday decisions, from finances to relationships, would be guided by deeper awareness and insight. However, upgrading the brain is not just about intelligence and efficiency. It raises profound ethical questions that humanity cannot ignore. Who controls these upgrades? Who gets access to enhanced intelligence, and who is left behind? A world divided between upgraded minds and natural minds could create a new form of inequality more dangerous than any before. Power would no longer depend on wealth alone, but on cognitive superiority. Privacy would face its greatest challenge yet. If AI can interact directly with thoughts, where does personal freedom begin and end? The brain has always been the last private space, untouched and unseen. Brain upgrades would demand new laws, new moral frameworks, and new definitions of consent to protect the very essence of human identity. There is also the fear of dependency. If the brain becomes too reliant on AI assistance, could natural thinking abilities weaken over time? Would creativity fade without digital guidance? Or would the partnership between human intuition and artificial intelligence create a new hybrid intelligence stronger than either alone? The answer lies in balance, not domination. Medical science stands to benefit enormously from brain upgrade technology. Neurological disorders, memory loss, paralysis, and degenerative diseases could be treated at their source. AI-driven neural implants could repair damaged pathways, restore lost abilities, and offer hope to millions who currently face irreversible conditions. As these possibilities move closer to reality, humanity stands at a historic crossroads. We can choose fear and resistance, or curiosity and responsibility. The goal should not be to replace the human mind, but to elevate it while preserving empathy, wisdom, and moral judgment. Technology must serve consciousness, not control it. The future where the brain can be upgraded like a computer is no longer a distant dream. It is forming quietly in laboratories, algorithms, and neural research centers across the world. Advanced AI is holding up a mirror to human potential, asking a bold question: if we can upgrade our machines, why not our minds? The answer we choose will define the next chapter of human evolution. The true power of an upgraded brain would emerge in how humans connect with one another. Communication would transcend language barriers as thoughts, emotions, and intentions could be translated instantly through intelligent neural interfaces. Misunderstandings that divide cultures and relationships would fade, replaced by deeper empathy and shared understanding. Humanity could finally move closer to unity, not through force or ideology, but through enhanced emotional intelligence guided by advanced AI. Work and productivity would be completely redefined. Instead of exhausting long hours, an upgraded mind could achieve in minutes what once took days. Fatigue would be managed intelligently, creativity would flow without burnout, and focus would remain steady even under pressure. Entire industries would transform as humans shift from repetitive labor to visionary roles, using their enhanced minds to innovate, solve global problems, and shape the future rather than simply survive it. Leadership would evolve into something more conscious and responsible. With AI-enhanced cognition, leaders could perceive the long-term consequences of their decisions with greater clarity. Short-sighted choices driven by ego or fear would be replaced by strategies rooted in data, compassion, and foresight. Governments, organizations, and communities could be guided by minds capable of balancing logic with humanity, potentially rewriting the story of power itself. Spirituality and self-awareness would enter a new era. An upgraded brain would not only process information faster, but reflect more deeply. AI-guided introspection could help individuals understand their purpose, values, and inner conflicts with unprecedented clarity. Instead of distracting the mind, technology could become a tool for inner growth, helping people align intelligence with meaning and progress with wisdom. Human evolution itself would accelerate beyond biology. For the first time in history, evolution would not depend solely on natural selection, but on conscious design. Each generation could inherit not just genetic traits, but refined cognitive frameworks built by previous minds. Humanity would step into the role of its own architect, shaping intelligence deliberately rather than by chance. Yet even in this powerful future, one truth would remain unchanging: technology cannot replace the soul of humanity. Love, courage, sacrifice, and hope cannot be coded or downloaded. An upgraded brain would only be as powerful as the values guiding it. Without ethics, empathy, and humility, intelligence becomes dangerous rather than divine. In the end, the question is not whether the brain can be upgraded like a computer, but whether humanity is ready for the responsibility that comes with such power. Advanced AI offers the tools to expand the mind beyond imagination, but the direction we choose will determine everything. The future will belong not to the most intelligent minds, but to the wisest ones.